Kawasaki USA announced on X, formerly Twitter, that they would be reviving the two-stroke engine. The nature of this engine is unknown, but on July 8, 2024, Kawasaki had filed a patent for a two-stroke engine. Kawasaki had filed a patent for a two-stroke engine 6 months earlier, specifically on July 8, 2024. This is a new type of engine that differs from the usual two-stroke engine structure with a two-stroke plus turbo, and it is unclear whether this is related to the recent announcement of the revival. However, it seems highly likely that a conventional two-stroke engine will be released. This is because the X post above belongs to Kawasaki North America, which has a higher sales ratio of off-road motorcycles than other countries. Therefore, it would be more logical and impactful to install a high-powered, lightweight two-stroke engine on a KX motocross bike. Frankly, they likely wouldn't choose a complex engine equipped with a supercharger. This patent is labeled a two-stroke engine and was released by Kawasaki Motors on December 26, 2022. In fact, it isn't a new two-stroke engine. This engine uses cone valves, which are only found on the intake side of a four-stroke engine. Is this what it would look like if we were to write this as the specifications for a new engine? A two-stroke, cold-cooled, two-cylinder, OHC, two-valve? I've only heard of 4 types of valve systems in typical two-stroke motorcycle engines: piston valves, piston reed valves, crankcase reed valves, and rotary disc valves. When we consider the shortcomings of this Kawasaki two-stroke engine, we tend to believe that its drawback lies in the lack of an intake manifold in the crankcase. Unlike a four-stroke engine, this engine doesn't create a strong negative pressure in the combustion chamber during the intake stroke due to the lack of primary compression. In other words, its intake manifold seems rather weak even though it rotates. However, Kawasaki holds a patent for a supercharger. This could be a turbocharger or a mechanical supercharger that uses exhaust gases, increasing the force of the incoming fresh air and making the exhaust more efficient. Furthermore, it will be interesting to see if the chamber, the protruding exhaust pipe shape typical of two-stroke engines, would also work well for this engine. This engine retains the advantages of a two-stroke engine while eliminating its disadvantages by using a valve train similar to a four-stroke engine. In other words, this engine could be called a hybrid of a two-stroke and a four-stroke engine. My only concern is fuel efficiency. This is a publicly available patent that really makes it seem like my idea for the most powerful two-stroke engine is about to come to fruition. I really hope this becomes a reality. While it's a bit of a fantasy, it's highly likely.